Let's go in there. Let's post that. This going. There we go. And finally here. All right. Welcome everybody. My name is Enigma. I am a variety streamer. And we're going to have some bonus streams this week. While my girlfriend that I lovingly call the boss is away, Enigma will play. He's also going to have a little more drink. He's going to have some drinky drink. So, hope you're having a great week so far. It's been a pretty good week for me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are out of the way. So we can slowly slide our way into the weekend. I'm all about that. Hope you are as well. And we're doing some Diablo 4. And what I've been doing is dungeon running for the most part. And then we have side quests to do. There's stuff that needs to be done. So I have learned that, because at last stream I was asking this question, the gold coin, gold circles means I have not completed that dungeon yet with this character. So guess what? That's what we're doing. We have a maxed out level 100 Necromancer. She is paper thin though, while I do like the damage that my minions put out there, my skeletons. I am not all that good with taking damage, so it's very possible I could take a lot of damage here. And I could die a bunch. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We will see. Hope everyone is doing absolutely amazing. Okay, it says free the 5 prisoners. That's what we're doing right now. Out of the way. That's the secret to my character here, is staying the heck out of the way. I have not upgraded the build yet. I know I can go back and rebuild her. You rebuild her, she will come. And I will rebuild her, quite honestly, because I know there's better builds out there than the one I have chosen. Probably more thick ones too. I do want to make sure I do it right though, and I know that one build that I've seen, I have to have a certain item that I don't have. So if I get that item, I want to use that build. But all right, there's our first prisoner. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Go back out, huh? I saw that happen. Yep, got him. All right, he's alive. Or she's alive. We got her. All right, so there's the door that's going to unlock. So we cleared that. We need still to find 4 prisoners left. Doing pretty well. There's another live prisoner.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, it's been a... ooh, there's one down there, but I heard some money fall. Yep. Hit him. Like I said, my skeletons are nasty, but if I get isolated, I won't... If I can be one-shotted, let me put it like that, and I know it's because of this build that I've chosen, and I made up this build, so it's not like it's great, but I've been focusing everything on the minion powers and not as much on my own. Like, I don't even have bone armor, and I know that's steadfast in a lot of these builds. But anyway, we're having ourselves a wonderful week. I think the medication I'm on is starting to take effect. My body's starting to adjust to it. And I'm feeling pretty decent. Work is still work, but everything seems to be moving around a lot better for me now, and I hope that continues.
Bless you.
Because I don't like stress. Enigma does not like stress. Well, unnecessary stress. Stress is what gets us all to do what we do. You put yourself under stress that's what your body does to you, to go to the bathroom, to go to sleep, you know, it's puts you under stress. But, unwelcome stress is bad, and it's bad for your mental health, especially if you have had anxiety and depression problems like somebody here has. Get out of the way.
Yeah, well, I called Finder's hand. It's a mine.
Alright, so we got them all. Let's go ahead and go through the door now. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those in particular, the fire ones.
I need more time.
And I have to be able to... I'm gonna pop my big skilled Army of the Dead, which I'm sure also sucks in a lot of builds. Holy crap, there's a lot of dudes! Okay, do we... And they didn't drop any money or anything? Destroy the blood obelisks. Blood obelisks. That's what we're doing. So they're going to be big spires probably, and we're going to have to be like elites, and while we attack them, we're going to be lambasted by bad guys, more than likely coming out of the obelisk. That's usually what happens anyway. There's only 3 of them. That's the way the dungeons work, though, is they, in this game. There's a blood obelisk. It's not red. Let's see, here, it's summoning.
I'm not ready.
It's an elite. There's a ritual leader. There's a bad guy. Looks like he's gold enchanted. Oh, that was good. I got out of the way just in time. That's the funny thing, is like this build is really... I like this build that I made. I like the way that it plays. But I am so paper thin that there's no cushion for the pushing with this one. Oh, two-handed side. Oh, no, get back. Okay, that wasn't what I thought was going to happen. Let's look at what scythe this is, because that's... Oh, okay, well, let's fight first. There's another blood obelisk. Ah, the Bloodless Scream. 92 intelligence, dark damage. Oh, gosh. I don't like the intelligence boost on my current side. It's much better, so I'm going to keep that. Plus, it doesn't do anything to really help out my minions. So, and I'm not talking like the yellow minions, so I'm talking, you know, my skeletons. One more blood obelisk. It's right there. Cool. Not a very large area at all. Out of the way. Another leader. Alright. That'll work, that'll work, that'll work. What is going on here? Alright, Mother's Judgment is our boss. I am pretty good at bossing in this game, but I have to get out of the way. The Mother's Judgment is the only one that I really have any problems with, because he rushes. There we go. And like I said, I'm paper thin, so if he hits me with that rush, I'm done. So I'm absolutely done. He just takes me right out. Destroys me. So my plan is to stream tonight and tomorrow night. So let's look for some more dungeons that I've not gone through. There's one I have not. The Steadfast Barracks. How many items do I have? Okay. But that's my plan, is to stream tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night for that matter, because I should always stream on Friday nights. But this is kind of to make up for me... Is this a... Okay, it's not. We get to go... No. Okay, nothing around, I guess. Yeah, it's make up for my going to the north. When I took my little sabbatical a couple weeks ago during the holidays, so during the July 4th holiday, this is kind of my way of making up for it. So, heading to doing this, so you know, my girlfriend's away, so we're not watching TV. A little later today than I wanted to be too, but I was watching something and. So here I am. Is this the one? This is the one. Okay, guys. Oh, it's Amber Cinders. Okay, I'm in a Helltide. Not that it matters. I'm not really worrying about that. But yeah, I'm feeling much better about things. I'm feeling pretty dang good. You know, things aren't perfect, as nothing ever will be, but sometimes you just have to kind of let things take their course, and I'm the type of person that I have infinite patience with everybody around me, but I have no patience for myself. So if they tell me that it's going to take me a month to get used to something, I want to do it in a week, you know, because it's me, right? I am better than that. It's, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, guys. I'm freaking 48, so just have lots of things. Ah! Get out of the way, get out of the way. Okay. But, just got, okay, so we have to return bloodstones to the pedestal, but one's probably over here, and one's probably on the, you know. But, you learn it the hard way, you know. 10 years ago, I had a lot more energy than I do now, and it's just the nature of the beast. This is how it works. We get older, and we get a little more, I guess cranky is a good word for it, you know, set in our ways. I definitely am like that. I'm very set in my ways, but it sucks, you know. It sucks that when you think you should be better and you can't be better because it's just not in the cards. You gotta let things take their course, and that's what I had to go through with this new medicine. And again, it's not. I don't think it's done. I don't think I'm totally recovered, you know, from it. But I do think that I'm most of the way there. You know, as I told my doctor the first couple of days were rough, and then I started to, I started to get better and making progress, and it helps also that ancestral pants. You got your ancestral pants. What do these do? Now, so you notice my current pants have 3 to Skeletal Mage Mastery. So I'm not changing for that. Oh gosh. Didn't see those guys coming. They must have just come up from the floor. There's some gold. We are on World Tier 4, so... You know, this is the hardest of the World Tiers, at least until they decide World Tier 5 needs to exist, I guess. There's the first Bloodstone. We got one more. It's probably down this way. I'm almost positive it's got to be down this way, because there's no other way to go. Branches off. Wouldn't you know it? Holy crap. Alright. One second. Get the gold. Oh, this is gonna wrap back around. Yep. Holy crap, get out! Oh, no! Those fire ones, I'm telling you, they're the bane of my existence. Alright.
I need more time.
Pair of legendary ancestral pants.
I need more time.
We're having a good time. Alright. Get back, get back. That's the thing about World Tier 4 is there are the elites don't come at you one at a time. They throw them at you in 2s and 3s and 4s. Okay. We could get ambushed when we put this Bloodstone on the pedestal. We'll see. We did not. Oh gosh, blood boils. Yeah, I blew that just because I needed. Just gets rid of it quicker. Gets rid of it quicker is what it does. Yeah, that's right. Okay, slay the Vampire Lords. There's 2 of them. And there is a boss here because that door is in the perfect position to take us to a boss. Oh, get out of the way. Those corpse fiends, those big boys that explode. I can't tell you how many times they Kool-Aid banned me. They just run at you, oh yeah, and that's it. I just completely collapse and die. That one is going to do it if I don't take him out. Okay. I heard some money drop.
I need more time.
Oh, hi. Having a good time. Okay. There's a Vampire Lord. We'll get him here in a second. There'll be an ambush from the right side. And the left side. Wow, okay. Another treasure chest. What we got? No, just money. That's fine. There's some gold. There's our Vampire Lord. Oh, wait. It's the diamond fragments. Vampire Lord number 1. Lord Titus. Down he goes. Now we're being attacked by more elites.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't know if the other Lord is up this way or not, but let's just... It's branching up there like he might be, so...
I'm not ready yet.
It's not just a bat, it's a vile bat. Crap! Oh, mortar. This headset I've been using, I really like. It's a Bose headset that's made for, you know, music and such. I use it when I mow the lawn, but right now it's kind of fluttering on me. On this TV. There's the other Lord. We found him. Take him out.
Something in the fort has followed us inside these awful tunnels. Or been here for long ages, and is now newly woken. I thought to flee. To abandon my fellow crusaders. To think for myself for once. It will no doubt spell my doom. I can smell death in the air. It will come for me soon.
Okay. A little blood bishop.
I need more time.
See how nasty my skeletons are? They just... That was all them. They took him out. They whipped his butt. Okay, let's see. Did we get anything? Got another... The pants, not as good. These are another set of pants. Not as good in the intelligence. Blight isn't bad. But I would lose this skeleton mastery. I don't want to lose that, so we're not doing that. There's another set of pants. What is this? Oh, that's the ones I've already seen. These are the ones I haven't seen. 4 intelligence. Yeah, not as good. I want to keep the minions as powerful as possible. Okay, these I haven't been able to do because I've only killed the world boss a couple of times, so I don't have the items to get into those dungeons, so that's probably going to be a bit. This one I haven't done yet, though, so let's do that one. Halls of the Damned, okay. I did select it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Get on our high horse. Get on your high horse, Enigma, and get your butt over there. I'm trying to build up this character's renown. That's and everything that. Ooh, look.
I need time to do that.
Here we go. So I'm just kind of dungeon running, doing all the dungeons, and we'll do side quests. I haven't even scraped the surface of those. To be honest with you guys, I've never even beaten Lilith, so I'll have to... I know the dungeon's there, I can do it anytime, but I haven't done it. Get out of the way! Destroy the idol of the Overseer and the Seaborn Goddess. Okay, so there's an idol and there's a Seaborn Goddess. The Seaborn, they're both going to be kind of... One's going to be a statue. The Seaborn Goddess is a statue. Idol is probably a statue as well. After all, that's what an idol is. Ooh, there's a ring. Precious. I do have my eyes peeled for an upgraded ring over the one that I'm using now, but I want it to have the same stuff on it. I have a ring right now where all of my my corpse stuff where I raise skeletons and things like that is automatic. Like, I don't have to push the button to have it. That's what I get for talking while I'm in the middle of getting my butt whipped. No, but watch, I'm not even going to hit a button, and here they come. They're just automatically coming up. So, there they go. And as we find more, I'll just automatically raise them. And the corpse tendrils come out automatically every couple of seconds and stuff like that. So, I am all about having that. I really am. And the ring I have, I've had it for the last 50, 60 levels. You know, I think I got it when I was in level 40s or whatnot. And so I'd love to have an upgraded version, and I know they exist, but it hasn't dropped for me yet, so... Just looking. Oh, gosh!
I need more time.
Yeah, and I'm going to play this for a little while. I don't know the next game we're going to play. To be honest, I'm really kind of disappointed with the AAA offerings this year. I mean, obviously, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is, you know, it's an amazing game, and it's probably going to end up being my game of the year, but there just hasn't been a lot that has really, no, get out of the way! Oh, got wrong way! But there hasn't really been a lot that's really impressed me this year, so... And AAA gaming is in a bit of a rut right now because of well, crappy business practices, crapping on the audience, corrupt journalists, all that stuff. You know. A portal, teleporter. Is it going to take us where one of the statues are? Oh gosh, if those vile lunatics blow up on me, I'm dead. So I have to dash out of the way of those. They go down easily, but they're usually in 3s and 4s and 5s. So I have to be careful.
Over here!
Ah! Yeah, he turned into a something. Shaman.
I'm not ready yet.
And I'm undecided if I'm going to get... I probably will get the expansion when it comes out to this. Comes out in October. There's just not a lot. I haven't been impressed with the offerings of the AAA gaming departments this year for the most part. And there's a lot of blame to go around for it. It's the industry is changing. And, you know, I said on Twitter today, and I 100% believe this, that the big names that are responsible for the games that made these AAA studios and AAA publishers in Maine now all have independent studios for the most part. They're gone. They're not with the companies that's the idol of the overseer. So Seaborn Goddess will be next. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way back. There's no way... it didn't wrap around. That sucks. But, they do. You know, they've all left and created their own independent studios, so... It tells you the state... And the people that have replaced them don't have the creative talent or the vision or the business acumen to understand what... Oh gosh, what made those games great. You know, and it's happening all over. It's happening been happening in Hollywood for a while. It's been happening in comic books for a long time. You have people who want to use an IP as a vessel, and in reality, they don't understand anything about what made it great. So, looking at a game like Diablo IV here, which again, the folks who made Diablo, the original Diablo, and probably Diablo 2 as well, are no longer there. They have moved on to greener pastures, so to speak. So, to look at it any other way besides the fact that say that, oh, Diablo 4 isn't as good as Diablo 2, and it's not. It's not. It's a fine game. It's a live service game, which I really don't like that part. But they can get away with it, I guess. It's much better. They did a much better job with it than they did than Warner did with the Suicide Squad game, and Square Enix did with the Avengers. Gosh, and there's a litany of problems with those games. Oh wow, okay, I found the other portal right away. You know, a live service game and all that. And the game just wasn't that creative as far as the Suicide Squad game goes. I did like how every character controlled differently in a way, you know, who was easier to use and who wasn't, and all that. I was not a big fan of, oh hi, of the fact though that, you know, I pre-ordered the game, so I got some special, oh okay, I have to sell up. So I got some special weapons, and I never needed to upgrade. I had no reason to go out around and grind or hunt for anything. I just ran around and kind of, you know, did my thing and shot stuff, and it was boring. And I got to the end game. The end game where it basically is, oh, you have to kill Brainiac 13 times or something stupid like that. And then you go, I went to the first one where he is, where you have to kill him. And it's really nothing more than a reskinned boss fight from earlier on in the game. Let's see. Iron Maiden is now darkness skill, 90 intelligence, lightning resistance, essence per second. No, afraid not. I don't even have Iron Maiden. At least not right now. And I did die, so let's go ahead and...
The forge is always hot.
It's always hot. It just wasn't a very well thought out game. For it to be delayed the way that it had been for so long. The fact that that's the end product that they released is shocking. Is shocking to me. And I was excited for it. I was like, oh, this is Rocksteady. They're gonna do this right. They did the Arkham games. Nope. Nope. So what they need to do now, Rocksteady needs to do now, is they need to work, I think they said they're working on a Wonder Woman game. They need to go back to the roots with Arkham. And really put the screws to that and make sure they make a dang good game. That's what they have to do. You know, the folks who made Rocksteady what it was are no longer there, of course. That's just what I said. But that still is a legacy franchise. You know, that's a, you know, they deal with the DC Comics games. Batman is a legacy character. Very important. If they're going to do Wonder Woman, which they could do, they're going to have to do it right. You know, if they do this stuff where they change her and they try to make it, you know, this all about modern day politics and all that, they're going to fail. And that's what I mean about people not being talented enough or have the business acumen to realize why people play games. People play games for escapism. A lot of people play for escapism. Just to sit down in front of the TV or their computer or whatever and just lose themselves in another world, to become a necromancer, to become an Italian plumber, stomping on Goombas, to be, you know, Link to save Princess Zelda, or Zelda to save Link, apparently, this next game. That's what people want. And they just don't get it. That's the thing, is that it's, no, we have to make everything about what's going on in the world today, and we don't want to be reminded of what's going on in the world today.
I need more time.
In a way, that's why so many shooters years ago, 20 years ago, were all World War II shooters, because that was the last war we really whipped butt in, and it was the bad guys. It was a morality play. You knew exactly who the bad guys were. There was no gray area about anything. And on top of all that, it wasn't happening in the world today. It was in the past. It was past politics. It was history, is what it was. Not past politics, but history. So I just don't think that a lot of these people who are working in these major studios now understand their audience. They don't understand their franchises and the legacies that they have, and I don't think they understand what it takes to make them successful. Because they don't have either the knowledge, the experience, or a lot of the times they don't have the talent. And everything now has to be run through groups, focus groups and all that. It's like, no, it doesn't. Just put out a game where a guy is a soldier in World War II, shooting some Nazis. If you make it good, if it's fun, people will go. Well, people will buy it. People will come. If you build it, they will come. That's how it works. Are we? Oh, we have a boss already. Here we go. Another Tomb Lord.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, they got him. They don't even need me. See? Told you. But instead what they're doing is they're making products that nobody wants, because they're inserting their personal... Like, I try to do that when I don't have the stuff for it. They're trying to induce their personal beliefs, their personal feelings on today's events going into things, and they're finding out that that's not what people want, because they don't. They have no interest in it whatsoever. They'll go back and play old stuff, and that's the other. It's the same thing that's going on in Hollywood and comic books. Like I said, this is the thing: is that everybody's got a backlog of stuff. I've got a backlog of stuff. Okay, I don't need to buy anything new, right? I have to want to buy something new. There's no need for it. And what's happening is you're seeing a lot of gamers going back and playing their backlog, their back catalog, playing older games. Shoot, 99%, no, not 99, let's just say 75 to 80% of indie games that are coming out now all have a retro look and feel to them anyway. So they don't have to spend $200 or $300 million on a graphics engine and all that stuff. They just worry about making a fun game. They know they have the talent, they have the experience, they know how to do it. They're making fun experiences, and that's why they're doing a better job than the AAA studios. That's how it works. Sucks to be them. Destroy 3 skeletal constructs. But yeah, that's what's happening now. That's the thing that's happening now. We're seeing this, and it's happening in Hollywood the same way. Like I said, everyone's got a backlog of movies. They'll go back and watch the stuff they grew up with. They'll watch Goonies. They'll watch the original Star Wars. They'll watch, Superman and The Dark Knight and all these movies that. Star Trek films, the original Star Trek films. There's too much of it out there that people love for them to really worry about new stuff, and that's why a lot of movies are tanking right now. Now this weekend is going to be a anomaly, talk to him. Artillery Shrine. I don't know. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the dirty little thing that no one's really talking about is that people are electing to go back and watch. You know, it's instead of like Marvel's a great example of this. The Marvel films, right? They're not watching now. The next one that's coming out tomorrow, people are going to go see because it's probably going to be freaking hilarious and amazing. I've already seen some reviews on it. They were like, "Yeah, it's actually really fun."
I need more time.
Instead of watching the newer stuff, people are going back to watch the older stuff. They're going back to watch Iron Man, Captain America, you know, Infinity War and Endgame and Spider-Man. They don't have to watch the new stuff. There's too much out there that they enjoy, that they know that when they see something, it's going to be, oh God, they're going to do this. And it's what they did. You know, they do it. And I can remember when they did The Dark Knight Rises, and the hype for it was insane, right? Because Dark Knight is still considered one of the greatest superhero films ever made. And the hype was through the roof for it. And of course, it didn't live up to it, because nothing could have lived up to the hype before that movie. And, oh, there's one. There's a skeleton right there. So we got goat men and skeletons. But if you go back and look at it now, that movie's better than most of the comic book stuff coming out now, you know? Because it was done by a guy who understood how the hero works and that. And no, it's not the greatest film, and he reinvented way too much. He went too far, quite honestly. You know, he reinvented the Joker in a way that was chilling, but at the same time fun. And he thought that because he did that, he could also, you know, do it with Bane, and do it with Talia al Ghul, and do it with Catwoman, and do it with Robin. And unfortunately, no, it didn't work out. But I've watched that film 100 times before I've watched some of the crap that Marvel's putting out right now. There's just too much of a backlog there. There's too much of a backlog of great entertainment that people love, that they realize we don't have to go see this movie. We can watch what we want, and then when it comes on Netflix, maybe we'll give it a go. Maybe we'll see how it is. You know, going to the movies is not cheap anymore either. It's rather insane. And my girlfriend and I are going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend, because to make a really funny thing here, it's when my girlfriend and I first started dating, we met in March of 2015. Deadpool came out in February of 2016, so we were almost dating a year. And she would contact me. You know, she lived closer. She worked closer to where I lived at the time. Hey, what are you doing tonight? And I said, oh, I'm going to the movies. And she said, oh, what are you going to see? I'm going to see Deadpool. And she was like, you mean the Dirty Harry? You know, the Deadpool? No, Deadpool. For those who don't know, there was a Dirty Harry movie, Clint Eastwood, called The Deadpool. But she said, well, what's it about? And I said, well, it's a superhero film. And she's like, oh, God, because she knows, you know, that's not her bag. And there's more gold. And I was saying, no, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like a comedy, because Deadpool is a character who, he knows what he is. And she goes, well, what do you mean? I was like, he's going to talk to you. He's going to turn his head and talk to the audience and tell, and break the fourth wall. That's what he does. That's his shtick. And it's going to be comedic, because that's, you know, it's Ryan Reynolds doing it. And of course, my girl Gina Carano was in that too. Love Gina. oh gosh, this is a dead end. So she said, okay, I'll go see it. She laughed the whole time. She loved it. It's a great movie. She loved it, absolutely loved it. And I was surprised. I was like, okay, this might be where she realizes I'm a huge freaking dork. But we still watch it when it comes on TV. You know, if it's on TV, the funny thing is that when it's on TV, it's always edited for television, so they take out all the the really bad, all the F-bombs and all that. But it'll come on and we'll watch it for a few minutes just because it's a great film. Deadpool's a great film. And then when Deadpool 2 was announced, he's like, oh, we're totally going to see that. Well, Deadpool Wolverine, my girlfriend's list, Hugh Jackman is on it. So she's all over watching huge jacked man. Do the Wolverine thing. Because she's really only seen him do it in Logan. She's never seen him do it how he, where he got started and all that in the 2000 X-Men film. But just a really, really good time. We had a great time with that movie. That's another one of those dungeons. And of course we love Deadpool 2, and then we're gonna go see that. So we're really excited to see it. She doesn't get excited to go see a lot of movies, but okay, all right. So let's go down. Alright. Oh, there's a treasure goblin. Let's whip his butt.
I need more time. I need more time.
Got it. I always want to kill the treasure goblins. Well, I didn't mean to bring half the frickin' Shire down on me, but there it is. Okay. All that. Let's pick up all the money we have here. So we're all so stoked to see Deadpool, and we haven't been to the movies since I think the last movie we saw was Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is also another series that she really likes because she likes Chris Pratt, and it's kind of told in a funny way. The stories are comedic. There's stakes in the stories, but it's also comedic. Yeah, it's a funny story. Bradley Cooper is the voice of Rocket Raccoon. Yeah, just doing an animal story. And I first saw Bradley Cooper on a show called Alias, which was a Jennifer Garner spy show. I liked it, at least until the last season. There was a couple seasons where it got kind of silly. Oh, I died. That sucked. But I was dating somebody else at the time, and we went to a theater to see the A-Team movie, the A-Team with Liam Neeson. I almost said Leslie Nielsen. Liam Neeson, and that movie, which was fine.
I need
Get
more time.
away from me. For what it was fine, okay? It's a fine movie. And, not great, you know, it was like an episode of the TV show, which is really what I wanted. Because I grew up, you know, watching 18. With Mr. T, fool. Sucker. And that Quentin Jackson, Rampage, playing P.A. Rockets. But anyway, Bradley Cooper was Face Man. He was the face. He was the good-looking, sweet talker. That was the Face Man's role in the 18s. He was sweet, you know, he's a sweet talker. And, so we go to see this. We're going to see this movie, and outside of the movie, there was an older lady. My bag is full. I guess I should have sold off. Okay, wait. What do we have? I have gloves. Absolutely not. There's a sword. What's that crystal sword? Nope. Not gonna happen. Anyway, I'll sell off and we'll come on back. There's an older lady, and she said, hey, I'm with the studio. We would be interested in your opinion of what you think of this movie. Would you mind filling out a survey when you're done with the film? And we were like, no, not at all. So, she gives us a survey.
There's a good one.
And a pencil. A little, like, golfing, you know, when you go mini golfing, one of those little pencils. She gave us that. We go back in, we go into the theater, I mean, we go into the theater, we watch the movie. And, when we're done, we're sitting there doing the survey before we leave the theater so we can give it to her. And I'm reading over it, and the girl I was dating, I said, the third question's the only one they care about. And she said, well, what's the third question? And it was, what do you think of Bradley Cooper's performance in the A-Team? And she said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, look, they've asked us for our name, they've asked us for our age, they've asked us for what kind of movies we like, they've asked us for our gender. They're trying to see where Bradley Cooper fits in Hollywood right now, because Bradley Cooper's name is on the rise. They're trying to see where he fits. If more women like him than men, because he's a good-looking guy, he'll be in more rom-coms. You'll see him, you know, Hugh Granting it up in a lot of rom-coms and things like that. If the men come back and say Bradley Cooper was awesome, you're going to see him in more action movies. That's why they ask these questions. Yeah, they care about the other stuff too. Like, they asked us, did you see the Scott Pilgrim versus the World trailer before, you know, what did you think of that? They asked that too. But it was like question 3. I want to say it was question 3. What did you think of Bradley Cooper? They didn't say, what did you think of Liam Neeson? They didn't say, what did you think of Quentin Rampage Jackson? They didn't, you know, none of that. What did you think of Jessica Biel? It was, what did you think of Bradley Cooper? So that's what they care about. That's what they want to know. And that's going to determine his path as to where he ends up. And honestly, I think because the 18 movie didn't do so well, I think he kind of lost his footing a little bit. I mean, he did Wedding Crashers, and then he was in, you know, the Hangover trilogy, so he did more comedic stuff. But then he turns around and he does the remake of, what's that movie I'm thinking about? He did with Lady Gaga, and I can't even think of the name of the freaking movie. A Star is Born, that's it. And, you know, he's rocket. So now he's fine. It's not like he was ever, like, bad, you know, that. But they were really looking to see which audience preferred him, and that was why they put that on there. You know, and that was like, what you think of the movie? You know, would you recommend it to your friends? You know, yes or no. If no, why not? If yes, you know, what did you like in your own words? Things like that is normal, but it was, Bradley Cooper was the only one they were asking about as far as acting goes. Actors in the movie. Kill that thing. Good, now it's going to blow up, and I'm not even in the range of it, which is good. Greed Shrine. Give it to me. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, that cold. True story, though. That's a true story. I remember saying that to the girl I was dating. I was like, that's Bradley Cooper is the entire reason this survey exists. And they were probably curious about Scott Pilgrim versus the World because that movie is a good film. The movie, anyway.
Elder Jonah, a family of wasps has crept their remains.
Basically,
the wasps are harmless enough. But the local
is a
critters
very...
such tiny
The audience for that is
chaos
very...
coming. You are strong in a language of swords.
At
You
the
know
time,
the
anyway,
rhythms of their dances.
was
Go to the
very
hunt.
niche,
Guide
I
this
think.
brood from the cave and shepherd them home where they belong. Chieftain Rory.
I know they did an animated Netflix series based off of it, and I think it was more about Ramona Flowers than it was about Scott Pilgrim. Okay. What do I know? I didn't watch it. Are we fighting the boss already? Because this looks like a boss. Yeah, it is.
I'm not ready.
And that wasn't even hard. Yeah, that's what happened. Having a great time. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. Like I said, I'm feeling good. Not because I'm drinking bourbon, even though that's helping. There's one I have not done yet. That's the closest one. I just am really enjoying playing this game and just really enjoying things these days. And I can tell you, I'm a big believer, and it's something that I would not have, if you'd have asked me 5 years ago. I don't even say 5, let's say 10. Let's say 10 years ago. What do you think about, mental health? And, I'm an 80s brat. I've told this story before on stream, told it on my podcast, that I don't talk about it. Because I was raised that boys don't talk about their emotions. They don't talk about their feelings. It's not something that they do. If you have a problem, if you feel a certain way, rub some dirt on it, is what you were basically kind of told. It was like you go go into a corner, go into a room by yourself or whatever, and punch a pillow or let out your emotion, but you don't show emotion in front of others. That's not what you're supposed to do. Well, I've learned since then, especially over the last probably year and a half, that 2 years, let's say past 2 years, that mental health is really a thing, and that the way I was feeling, that is the way a lot of people have felt, and there's no shame in going and talking to somebody. There's no shame at all in getting some help. And telling your doctor that you need to talk to somebody, that you need to... There are things going on and you just don't understand what they are, and I was very much that way, as I'm gonna get caught. Oh, I'm gonna get caught. Oh, no, I didn't. But I just didn't want... I didn't... Let me put it like this. The way I have always thought is that everybody has problems, right? The happiest people, the richest people in the entire world, they have problems. Now, they're going to be different problems than you have, and when you look at the problems they have, you might roll your eyes and go, how is that really a problem? But the truth of the matter is that everybody's got problems. And I am the type of person that has always been very humble and has been very, well, humble to the point where my self-esteem sometimes is low due to different factors, but that's beside the point. The thing is that I always would say, everyone's got problems. I don't want to burden anybody else with my problems because they're dealing with problems of their own. And, no. That's not the way to do it. You don't bottle things up. Don't keep them inside. Realize that you need to talk to somebody. Realize you need to get some help. Get some help. Especially to the men out there. Because I know it's hard. I know it's really hard. The hardest part for me was admitting that I needed help. That was the absolute hardest part to me. So I'm a big advocate for people, advocating for taking care of your mental health and making sure that you're okay. Someone that I know is going through a problem right now, from what I've heard. Oh, get out of the way! 2 of them? Oh, that's just evil. Absolutely evil. Is he dead? Okay. And I know this person well, so it's just I'm listening to what they're going through from a third party. I don't want to make it sound like I heard it from this person, but knowing this person as well as I do, it's like, well, yeah, I totally, I empathize with what they're going through, but at the same time, they have to admit they have a problem, and this person never admits that they ever have problems. They always blame everybody else for their problems. They never take responsibility for themselves. Everything that's gone wrong in their life has always been somebody else's fault. They're a victim, and they're never a perpetrator. They're a complete angel. And I just don't get. Okay, 3 bloodstones at the pedestal. Okay, wow, this is 3. Out of the way. But, seriously, if you are, especially if you're a guy, and something doesn't feel right, okay? And my problems were all stress-related. And I am my own worst critic. I always have been. According to my girlfriend, it's because I'm a Capricorn, and Capricorns are always very self-critical. Probably right. I'm very self-critical of myself. I'm my own worst critic. And, oh, hi. But it's just something you have to do. You have to go talk to someone. You have to tell your doctor. If you need medication, you need medication. Not that I think medication is the answer for everything. Not that I think everybody needs to be on some sort of Rudolph drug. That's not what I'm saying. I was having really bad anxiety, and I mean to the point where I couldn't sleep and I couldn't eat. There was a couple of weeks last year where I ate 3 meals in 1 week. I ate 3 meals because I couldn't eat and I couldn't sleep. So my body was already weak because of that, and my mind was worse than, it was getting worse on me. It's a problem. It was a real big problem, and I know my girlfriend was worrying about me, and I did everything I could to make her not worry about me, because I always say the same thing when people ask me. I'll be alright, that's what I say. And then probably a lot of people do that as well. Just say, oh, I'll be alright. But I still went to talk to a therapist, and when that I thought did the trick for a while, and then things changed. Boy, did they change! And I was anxious to the point to where I was seeping into paranoia. And while I didn't take it out on anybody, because I don't ever do that, I never snap, I never ever once raised my voice. I never raised my voice to my girlfriend at all. This is not what I wanted. I've never blamed anybody for anything. In fact, if anything, I take the blame for things that I don't need to take the blame for. You know this, okay. I learned that, yeah, I probably had some sort of problem, and I had to get some help. And it doesn't make you weak to admit you have a problem. It actually makes you strong, because you can't do everything on your own. You can't do everything yourself. You might think you can, you know. And heck, I'll tell you, even the most successful people in the entire world have a support system. Okay. No one just wakes up every day and goes, huh, I can do no wrong. They have help. They have a support system. They have assistants. They have personal trainers. They have personal doctors. Whatever they have, they don't do everything by themselves. Is my point. No, I do believe that people can be a guiding force and reach success because of their hard work ethic and things like that. I'm not saying it takes a village kind of thing, but I am saying is that when people have the ability to make their lives easier in any way, they will. I'd do it too. And so would you, probably. Oh, hi. Oh, he's done. He didn't even... That wasn't even a thing. Actually, I need to look at what we have here. Pants! Nope. Gloves. I just realized my pants are +3 to Skeletal Mage Mastery. My gloves are +2, so I have +5. And no wonder my skeletons are nasty. No, I'm getting rid of that stuff. And I died again. No, I didn't. Okay. But yeah, it's like I said, it's never bad to talk to someone. It's never bad to go out and find someone to, you know, a therapist or you know, talk to your doctor, see what you need. Legion event. I don't do Legion events. All right, did I do all the dungeons? If so, we're gonna do side missions. I can't do that one. Oh no, there's a dungeon I'm not done. I don't know if that's the closest one. Let's go there. But, yeah, if you need to, go talk to someone. Get some help. Talk to a doctor. They're there to help you. And like I said, for a guy in particular, the hardest part is admitting you have a problem, that you need to talk to somebody, because a lot of us were brought up to never show that kind of weakness, because we have to be there to protect our families, right? We can't be weak because our families are counting on us to be strong. Hey, another treasure goblin. Get off.
I'm not ready yet.
Nice. I'll look at the ring when we get into the dungeon. I just want to see what the ring was. I'll see what the ring is. Because I know it was a rare drop. A really rare drop. Yeah, but there's never any shame in admitting you need help. And I'm better for it, guys. I really am. I talked to a therapist about help. The therapy probably would still help me. Oh. See, I need another ring of sacrilegious soul. That's what I really need. That's a nice ring, though. I need to put that in the bank. In my stash. Slay all the enemies here, so we need to just basically cleanse this area.
I'm not ready yet.
There's one back here, right? Yeah. You know, I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter, but I kind of overreacted there. But sometimes these ghosts bum rush you, and then again, like the bloated corpse fiends, if I get hit by that rush, chances are I'm gonna die. So. Just remember, you're not a problem. You're not burdening anybody. Go talk to someone. Go if you need meds, get some meds. You know, talk to your doctor. Your doctor can assign you some medication that you really need. And the thing is that you can go through trials with it. You know, it's a thing where they might say, "Hey, well, let's try this and see what happens." And you can say after so long, you can say, "Oh, this isn't working for me. We need to try something else, or maybe we need to up the dosage, or something to that effect." You know, so. Just don't think of yourself as a burden. Don't think of anyone not wanting to hear that you need help. Because 2024, while we are a divided people right now, especially in this country because of stupidity on both sides of any argument, I do believe that most people are still good people. And that most people really want to do good and looking and respect each other. There's only 2 left. There's 1 left. Mm-hmm. And the one is probably, yeah, I said the one's probably elite, and it is. Down he goes. Alright, got that done. Guys. Yeah, we have 6 prisoners to free, and there's a door over there. That probably means that's a boss. So we need to free the 6 prisoners, and then we can go take out the boss. Probably means there's a boss. Not always. It could just be a go in there and do a monkey flip or something. Get out! Get out! I saw that happening. Prisoner.
You're a saint.
I'm a saint. Thank you. Oh, hey, oh my gosh. I'm glad you're back at your room, sweetie.
I'm not ready yet.
Did you have a good dinner? I didn't even see that you said anything. It's 8:28. Here I'm going on my... Oh, he's dead. Mental health rant, and she's talking to me. My girlfriend is talking to me on Twitch, and I wasn't even paying attention. I am having fun. How was dinner? Did you eat it someplace cool? Oh crap, get out of the way. They were good crab cakes, and they weren't even in Maryland. Well, that's good. Close enough, I guess.
I need more time.
Give me back some chocolate. Now, give me one of those big freaking chocolate bars. Alright. Oh, okay, there's a whole other side to this thing that I haven't gone to yet. No, Maryland crab cakes. Okay, so chances are someone gets crabs from Maryland. That's good. I mean, heck, I had andouille sausage in Wisconsin, and andouille sausage is from New Orleans, so Louisiana. I was like, oh, this is good andouille. Yeah, the chocolate will probably melt. That's right. My girlfriend is in Hershey, Pennsylvania, for those who are wondering. So.
I'm not ready yet.
We talked about going there together. She's there on business. And we looked at what there is to do there, and every once in a while I get a wild hair for chocolate, but she does not. So it's like, what are we going to do there? Except eat chocolate. Out of the way! I'm glad you're safe, sweetheart. I am indeed glad you are safe. Kill that guy. One more prisoner and I see him. He's over here. Alright, sweetie. You get a good night's rest. I'll let you know when they call me about your car and I've paid the bill, and we'll go from there. Oh gosh. Out of the way, he's gonna blow up. You get some rest, sweetheart. Hope you have a nice room.
I need more time.
Okay, alright. Just more money. I wish money was as easy to make in real life as it is in this game. I'm I'm a multi-millionaire in this game. 336 million gold. My girlfriend is the best. I love her so much. She's been there for me through so much, and I can't stress that enough, how important it is to have a support system behind you and caring about you, and actually really showing that they care about you. Now we have to destroy 3 fallen idols. So this is where we don't have to fight a boss, but we have to do 3 different tasks. So fallen idols are next. Very important to have a support system. And doesn't hurt you to admit that you need support. And I've told her many times. I don't know where I would be right now if it wasn't for her, but I do know I wouldn't be as happy. That was almost me buying it right there. I almost bit the big one. If that lunatic fiend would have blown up, that'd have done it for her. She'd have been gone. Oh, I didn't. I did look at the precious. I did look at the precious. This is an idol. Yes, idol of the king. No, no, no! Okay, you see that? I was a gnat's testicle hair away from eating it there. Christ! Ningman is talking about the testicle hair of a gnat. What's wrong with you?
I need more time.
And also, I guess I should say this. I don't have to say this, but it's something that means something to me, because I know a lot of young men that are out there that feel like there's no hope for them with
I'm not ready yet.
with ladies. Okay, and I will tell you that there was no one that was more in belief of that than me. That I would never, ever, ever meet somebody because, you know, I socially I was awkward growing up. I never had, you know, anyone that was really interested in me with you know, any lady that was really interested in me for the most part. Yeah, I would get the date here or there. Yo, get out of the way! That almost was me again, right there. And that's testicle hair away. I usually say gnat's nut hair, but I don't know, because it's funnier, but...
I need more time.
And gnat's nut hair is... I don't know, if somebody else says that... Oh, I didn't even do that. If somebody else says that, good on them, but I the first time I ever heard it was me saying it, so I'd like to think that's my thing. One more fallen idol. It's probably up there. Oh wait, what are you guys at? Yo, get out of the way. Let's go up here. Yep, there it is. This will probably be the end of the dungeon. Yep.
I need more time.
And another fire explosion. Jerk face. But anyway, my point is, I went through my young life and my young adult life thinking I would never find anybody because I was too weird, I was too awkward. I was a gamer, and this is back before gaming was anywhere near as popular as it is now. I was into nerd stuff. I watched anime, you know, all this stuff that was uncool, you know. And I do know that there are ladies out there that are into that stuff and that are my age. So they did exist, but it was that they were so few and far between that I never really even met any of them. I mean, one of my professional cosplay friends, who I've known for a long time, is around my age. She's younger than I am, okay, but it's because, you know, I'm an old man. But, you know, she's married. Of course she is. You know, that's the funny thing about these hot cosplay girls, is that these guys will like fall in love with them, and it's like they're not in love with you. They're in love with the idea that they have in their head that if they ever found a hot girl that was into games and anime and nerd stuff, that they would be like over the moon, and they're the perfect person for me. So, and they don't know them, so they just know what they think they know. You know, they have this vision in their head. You know, we have to activate 2 gate images, and I am looking at this, and this is already bad. That was not good. Alright, what do we got here? Oh wait, I didn't even look at these boots. What do these boots do? They're made for walking. Maximum evade charges. Okay. Power skeletal warriors that deal... That's almost good. But I'm going to stick with what I got. But I went through my young adult life and my adult. I think I would never find anybody. Like I was too weird. I was too awkward. I was an oddball. You know, too weird. And then, I mean, honestly, when I was in high school, even though I was for a year and a half, a couple of years, I was popular in high school because I ran cross country and played baseball. I still never. I was not a party guy. I never went to parties. I think I went out with the baseball team guys once. I was much more comfortable sitting at home playing the Super Nintendo than I was going out and partying. I didn't take a drink of alcohol. Well, that's a lie. I didn't start drinking alcohol regularly until I was 35. And then I started to realize it calms you down a lot. I should have started doing this a lot earlier. But I had a couple of alcohol things that happened to me. But that's another story for another time. The thing is, I never thought I'd meet anyone, right? It was just, I was too weird, I was too awkward, I was too much into nerd stuff, it wouldn't happen. And here I am, I found out that, no. You know, my girlfriend and I don't have a lot of things, all the same things in common, okay? She loves rom-coms, and she loves watching shows like Really? She likes watching Catfish and things like that. And I personally don't care. She's a Yankees fan, I'm a Pirates fan. You know, we both love baseball, though. Baseball is both our favorite sports. So we do share that in common. The thing is, we don't share everything in common, right? I didn't have to have a nerdy gamer girl into things. You know, I didn't have to have that, because I had that. I had that once. And I talked about her before on stream, that she was just a miserable person. She took out her misery on everyone around her. Get out of the way! Instead of herself, who was responsible for her predicaments. But I didn't meet her, my girlfriend, until I'm 48 now. 9 years ago, 9.5 years ago. In March of next year, we'll have been together for a decade. And we have never had a fight. We don't raise our voices to each other. If one of us does something that upsets the other, we could talk about it like civilized people and not throw a fit. You know, it's not, you know, nothing is ever bad enough where we think we have to get really upset or mad, is my point. Because we both know that we'll be able to get through whatever it is. And honestly, we've never really had that. We haven't had many of those. Maybe one where we've had a time where we had to kind of sit down and go, okay, what do we do about this? We make each other laugh. We enjoy each other's company. And guys, like I said, I was 39 years old when I met her. Really? Really? You jerk. But yeah, I was 39 when I met her, so my point is don't give up. Don't give up. You will find the one for you. Just don't hate yourself over your lack of success right now, and that could be said for a lot of different things. Okay, we'll go the other way now. But there's always hope, guys. There's always hope, and don't ever think you're too weird, you're too ugly, you're too whatever. You know, it's somebody out there will be for you, and it might not be what you think is the best ideal thing for you. That's the whole thing. Is that, you know, I like I said, I was dating my girlfriend before my girlfriend now, who is. She's it, you know. I told her many times, if it doesn't work out with her, I'm done. My shelf life expired a long time ago, right? Maybe I'll go on OnlyFans. You know, pay girls to pay attention to me, but I don't. it's just that, you know, it's just because of my age. But overall, it's a never just count somebody out, or never just think, oh, like, we can't do that. You know, I don't know about that. And yeah, her and I met online. We absolutely did. And to make matters even more interesting is that we met at a restaurant after I worked a double shift. I worked 16 hours in one day. Oh, you... and I told her, before it was our first time meeting, I said, look, I just got done working a double. I don't want to cancel on you. I don't want to flake out on you, but I'm just flat out telling you, if I am a zombie or anything like that, I apologize. But I am... No, I'm not my spryness. I'm not at my best right now. I'm not spry. And she said, I understand. And we shared a bowl of baked potato soup, and the rest is history. We've seen each other every weekend since. And now we live together, so go figure. And like I said, I was 39 when it happened, so any guy out there who thinks that there's no way we have to slay all the enemies, I see. That they're to this or they're to that. Nope. Absolutely not. Oh, kill that thing, would you? And if I can do it, anybody can do it, is my point. Yeah, pop the big one there. There's a lot of... Oh, you... I don't even know what hit me there. Can someone go kill something, please? And now there's an enemy horde coming in. Right. And I already blew my big thing, so I have to wait another 28 seconds to be able to blow it again. I was doing so well tonight, and I've died like 3 or 4 times in this dungeon. But my girlfriend says the funniest part about watching me play this is when I die, because I get these looks on my face is like, what just happened? Because it's the one thing about Diablo that's always entertaining to me is how you get lost with the crowd control sometimes. Okay, I saw that. I know what killed me there. And I didn't react in time. Bloody SOD. I just couldn't get out of the way of that rushing phantom. Or Wraith or whatever it was. That guy. There's another one. But I moved! I was moving! Ah! Oh, hi, Amanda. Yes, you just missed her. She's in Hershey, Pennsylvania right now. Until Friday. Yeah. You can kiss my... Oh, there's 2 of them. Get out of the way. My skeletons were doing their frickin' job. So my plan is to be here tonight and tomorrow night. And Friday night, of course, because I always stream on Friday nights. Go kill those things.
I'm not ready yet.
Behind me. Yeah, I saw that. No, thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. Okay, I turned my head. That one's on me. That one's totally on me. I turned my head, and that was no, that was totally Enigma right there. That wasn't the game screwing me. Enigma did. Yo, Diablo didn't screw Enigma. Enigma is screwing it. The old Vince McMahon. Ah, Brett screwed Brett. I need to go repair. Let's go repair. Do I have anything that's interesting to look at? No, I already looked at that stuff. There's a helmet. Let's look at the helmet. Okay, 90 in intelligence. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's see. Yeah. See, that was a big frickin' repair bill is what that was. Oh, wait, no. I do want to save that ring. I almost forgot. I almost lost it. I almost did my stupidity there. Let's put that ring in my, my stash. That ring. Stick that in there. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now we'll do all items. Get rid of that crap. Alright, we're back to the haunted cell block. Alright, what do we got? Okay, we're still killing all the enemies. Oh, there's a chest. Look at the chest. So that's why I always take the greed shrines, is because there'll be times where I just have a string of bad luck. And as I've said, my gal is paper thin here. I don't know what it is. Oh! Oh! Oh, no! No, no, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way! Woo! See, I was lucky to get out of that because of that explosion thing. Okay. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Come on. Hit it, hit, hit, hit. There's probably stuff up there to kill, but let's go this way first. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, that's, I dashed the wrong way. Yeah, see, this is a dead end, so... Ooh, there's a treasure chest. Like that. Nothing great there. I don't use focuses or one-handed weapons. So, I use double-handed weapons. Although I'm always open to changing, so if if there's a combination out there of something that works out more in my favor, I'll definitely look at it. But this scythe has like plus 137 intelligence. Just wielding it makes me smarter. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. I saw that. No, there's 18 remaining. Okay. Nope, now there's 15. Okay, now because we got enemy horde. Kill that thing. I think there's 2 remaining now. I think I've always used two-handed weapons with this character because... oh, another enemy horde? Okay, that's it. I think I've always used two-handed weapons just because it looks so much more menacing for this character to wield a two-handed weapon. Two-handed scythe in particular. Having a necromancer with a two-handed scythe, that's nasty. What do we got here? Nothing that I want to keep, so let's just go ahead and recycle all of it. Recycling is good. Recycle. Recycle your plastic and your glass and your cardboard and paper, okay? Since we're here, and I know this is a an area. Let's go to... Oh, no, no. Items. And we want to take that and give it that. Because it's seasonal. Save, actually. What am I... No! Okay. Okay, that's Lilith's dungeon, I think. Like I said, I've never actually done it. That's kind of... Oh, I haven't done this one. I haven't done that one, and that's a class one, too. Not for me, but... Usually I do the class dungeons first. In this case, I did not. Alright, Horsey. Yeah, I took off the seasonal armor, because, I don't know, for the Necromancer, it's kind of a bikini, and it's just like, whatever, you know. Never been a big bikini guy, I guess I can kind of say. I like tough chicks, you know. I want the big armor, that's what I want. I want the chainmail and the leather, and I want the boots, and I want the look, make it look tough. That's what I want to do. Even my girlfriend looked at her and said, she looks like a BA. And I was like, well, she's a BA. Although technically, my minions are the BAs. As we've seen, I'm paper thin. Stop him. This is clearly a girl. You know, maybe I'll roll a new sorceress, or you know, or something, just to mess around with it. Now that I've got a better grasp on how this game works. So there's a greed shrine. We need money. Money, 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 money. That's my $1 Million Man laugh. I actually got to meet the $1 Million Man, and it was right after I read his autobiography. And yeah, I read his autobiography, and he could not have been nicer. A very nice man. And it was at a con. It was at Wizard World here in Chicago. Over there in Chicago, out in the suburbs. And I stood there and talked to him for probably 15 minutes about his book, about his autobiography, and he was so happy that I read it. He was so... It was like he was so appreciative of, oh my God, you actually read my book. And not that no one read his book, but I don't know if anybody actually stopped to talk to him about it, you know. And there's a picture of a very skinny Enigma holding the $1 Million Championship belt with him and Virgil, the late Virgil. We actually lost Mike Jones last year, or this year. We lost him not long ago. But he was a very nice man. He's a very nice man. So if you get the chance, if you're a wrestling fan at all,
I'm not ready yet.
you see him at a Comic-Con or something like that, and you're like, oh my God, like, you know, I mean, go talk to him. You know, get your picture taken with him, get his autograph. Could not be a nicer guy. I'll share that. I think I put it on my Twitter once or twice already, but I'll try to share it again. If I find the picture. Facebook always reminds me of things that happened, you know, X amount of years ago. And that had to be 13, 14 years ago when I got to meet the $1 Million Man. That was probably, you know, 60, 70 pounds ago. Just saying. Yeah, I see that happening, and I didn't want to get surprised there. And I should also say it like this, and I don't really want to speak ill of
jewels, relics. If it shines,
the
back it up.
deceased.
Burial field haunted by old magic. So keep watch for the dead and follow James' orders. If James is killed, Jumpo and Carla are in charge.
Another C2E2 I went to a couple of times here in Chicago, outside over there in Chicago. And I was walking through the exhibit hall where the exhibitors are, and I just happened to see Road Warrior Animal walking back to his booth, right? He was coming back to the bathroom or whatnot, I don't know, and he was on the floor. It's not like I got him coming out of the bathroom. I don't know where he was. And he was walking back to his booth. He had the shoulder pads on, the face paint, and all that. And unfortunately, he's no longer with us. So, again, I'm not talking ill about him, but as he was walking towards me, I stuck my hand out to shake his hand and just say, hey, I'm a big fan. And he did not look at me at all. He shook my hand and said, thanks, brother, I appreciate it. But he did not sit, he was looking over me completely. And I wasn't in a crowd. It was just me, you know, so I was just like, okay, well, you know, I'm still a big fan, but, you know, the least you can do is say hi, and that's the opposite of you know, like I said, $1 Million Man. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase was, he looked at me, he talked with me, he wanted, what's your name? You know, how long have you been a wrestling fan? And you know, what was your favorite match? And all that stuff. I guess he just could not be a nicer guy. And he was interested in what I had to say. And another guy like that is Mick Foley. Mick Foley is another guy that you meet him at a convention or something, and he is an extraordinarily nice man. Very nice guy. And the funny thing is, if you ask Ted DiBiase right now, do you remember meeting someone in Chicago and talking to you about your autobiography? He probably has no idea.
I'm not ready yet.
But that's the thing. That's the thing that about wrestlers, is the reason why they tend to be that way is because they know that you have no idea whose life you actually touch when you do things. And that's why guys like John Cena grants more Make-A-Wish wishes than anybody else in the history of the program, because it means so much to these sick kids. And I have nothing but respect for someone who goes out of their way to spend time at no profit to them, by the way. It's not like John Cena gets paid to do these Make-A-Wish things, and he does them because these kids really, you know, they don't know how long they're going to be around, and giving them their wish to meet their hero is a big deal. And like I said, I have nothing but respect for that. And thank you, John Cena, for doing that for kids. You know, I watch these commercials for the Shriners and the St. Jude's Children's Hospital and those things, and I always kind of get a little upset because kids aren't old enough to deserve anything, you know. Not that I ever that I wish ill will on anybody, because I don't. But if you read that, you know, a 75-year-old man died of lung cancer because he smoked his entire life, you just kind of go, oh, I'm sorry he's gone, but, you know, should have seen that coming. That, you know, that kind of thing. You know, for a 6 or 7 or 8-year-old kid, or, you know, 5-year-old kid to get cancer, breaks my heart. Because those kids,
I'm not ready yet.
they aren't old enough to make mistakes. They're not old enough to realize, you know, they were dealt a bad hand, and they should not have been. And it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And again, like I said, I don't ish. I just said it again. I don't ish. I don't wish ill will on anybody, you know, including our, you know, I'm an older guy. I would hope that no one would wish ill will on me, except for a certain few, which I don't care about. But there's one more captain. He's got to be over here, right? Get whipped. My point is that kids are innocent, right? I mean, you have not been alive long enough at 5 or 6 or 7 years old to make mistakes, you know. And meanwhile, Keith Richards is still in good health. That's the funny thing. That's like the most amazing thing to me is Keith Richards is still alive. He's gonna. We need to think about what's gonna happen. What the world we're gonna leave to Keith Richards. That's the thing. Is he's gonna help all of us. An outlaw sharpshooter. Well, let's take him out, guys. Yeah, my skeletons are nasty. They are nasty. Did I get anything there I want to look at? There's a ring. I do like the intelligence. I love the intelligence. But the thing is, you automatically activate these equipped skills on corpses around you. Raise, skeleton, explosion, corpse ammo. I can't let that go. I need to keep that. So I got that. No. Boots. Skeletal. Skeletal priests empower your skeletal warriors. If I would actually might use that if it had an intelligence boost, and it doesn't. This one, chance or power, no intelligence boost, so there's no reason to change from what I've got. Alright, let's see. Any more dungeons we've not run yet? We might have to start moving toward... Oh, no, there's one. Obviously, that's going to be the quickest way to get there. On our horse. Yeah, I don't like it when it's kids, you know. I mean, I think that kids need to... All kids should be entitled to be kids. You know? Let kids do what they're going to do. You know, let kids watch cartoons. Let kids get up in the morning and eat sugary cereal. Let kids get up and go outside and play stickball. Let, you know, that kind of stuff. Let kids be kids. They should be able to, like, they should be entitled to enjoy childhood. Once they get to be an adult, then they make decisions that might be not good for them. That's what happens. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Mr. Matt, how are things in good old Tennessee?
I need more time.
Slay all the enemies here. Okay, well, that's easy enough. Oh, I shouldn't have run into that. All good. That's good. How's the family doing? Tell your wife I said hello. Oh, what did your wife think of the Rings of Power? That's even a better question. And I already know the answer to it, but I want to know anyway. Yes, it's the Amazon show. I already know the answer.
I need more time.
Part of me wants you to tell her that I love the show, and I think it really expands on the lore just to really make her mad. For those who are wondering, Daylight and I are old friends. I know him and his wife. They're great people. Unfortunately, they decided to leave me here in Illinois and move to much greener pastures in Nashville, and I'm jealous of that. But they're great people. They really are. I work this killing stuff here. Wow, there's a lot of enemies up there on my map. Woo! You know, the funny thing is that you and Brummel are down there, so apparently the water is great down there. You get me a better job than what I'm doing right now, and I'll come. Well, actually, no, that's not right. My girlfriend. Get my girlfriend a better job that she has right now, and we'll come. I'll find a job, doing whatever. She's the one who has to make X amount of dollars because she is a successful woman. Otherwise, it'll be retirement. And we've looked at houses down there too. That's a funny thing. Daylight's wife is a big Lord of the Rings fan. Very big. And sometimes it's fun to jabber about it. But honestly speaking, one of the sweetest and people I've ever met in my life. And Daylight doesn't deserve her, and he knows that. But he's probably more than blessed and lucky to admit that he does have it. There's 2 left from the rip over here. There's a lot of dudes to kill there. And the same thing is about Brummel. Brummel lives in Memphis, another good friend of ours. He doesn't deserve his wife either. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, stuff's happening. And that all being said, I don't deserve my girlfriend either. So, I mean, we're all lucky. We're all lucky to have our significant others the way that we do. Absolutely. How my girlfriend puts up with my crap, I don't know. But she does. Hey! Tons of fun. What do you think you're doing there, Fat Albert? Trying to run me over. Who do you think you are? Frickin' Bam Bam Bigelow? This is in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Destroy the corroded... Okay, that's actually an event. Sure, we'll do it. Why not? Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to hit my big bang until later. That's right. Bam Bam Bigelow, baby. Oh, that one blowed up. 3 or 5 bells. Where's the bell? Where's the bell? I don't see a bell. Well, we got 5 bells. I didn't even see where the bells were and they were destroyed. So good for my minions there. I was trying to think of someone who did an avalanche in the Avalanche Splash, and that Bam Bam was the first one that came to my mind for some reason. Jesus.
Ready.
Oh, that guy's on fire. Screw him. Stay out of the way. Yeah.
I cannot carry more.
I can't? Oh, okay. We gotta go fell off then. Not recently. I took a sabbatical up to Wisconsin back on the during the 4th of July weekend. We took a little extended weekend up there, and I was playing Luigi's Mansion 2 a lot. But that's, you know, Nintendo. Die, that sucks. The AAA games have been lacking this year, severely. Okay. I mean, to me right now, it's Game of the Year is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Everything else is just like crap. I got bored with Starfield pretty quick.
I'm not ready.
You know, Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade was good.
I'm not ready.
I did enjoy Stellar Blade. And I really want to sit down and do the Persona 3 remake. But that's an investment of time. That is something I have not had a lot of
Our ship,
over the
the
last
Wicked Mary,
several months.
was thrown against the rocks by the storm. We've abandoned the sinking ship and taken shelter in this cave until it passes. The crew is worried. They swear something more than a storm threw us off course. A few say
I really enjoyed Stellar Blade.
as the rowboats landed. I told them that fear is a trickster, and it must have been shapes in the rain. I need them to focus.
Although I've heard they have fallen to the mind virus, so I guess we'll see what goes on with them here on out.
Legends say that it was once a hideout of the merciless Captain Morador and his crew.
Wow, you've been playing a lot more than I have.
Even in death,
So you did play all through the Persona 3 remake. I remember when you asked me, you texted me and said, I want to play Persona 5, but do I have to play the other Personas to actually understand what's going on? And I said, no, you don't. And then you it was like, well, next time we talked, you're like, oh my god, this game is incredible.
I'm not ready yet.
I 100% mean this. While Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right now is my game of the year, the best JRPG series right now and for a long time, and this is coming from a Final Fantasy fan. That's my favorite game series of all time. The best JRPG series in the last 15 years is Persona. Absolutely Persona all day long. Okay, we're just killing stuff here. Okay. How do I rank them? It's unfair to rank them because the first two. It's funny they remade 3 when they would need to remake the first 2, honestly, because the first 2 are clunky. I liked 5 a lot, so I'd probably go 5 first, then 3, then 4, then 2, then 1. You know. But they really need to remake 1 and 2. They remade the wrong one. Wrong ones. Because the first two are only available on the PSP or the PlayStation 1. And the PlayStation 1, the original versions are tough to play. They are tough to play because of the time they came out. They're very rigid. They're very difficult to really get the mechanics down. I'll be honest, I'm all about 3 because I love Mitsuru. She is awesome. Mitsuru is amazing. They were like, we're going to remake 3. I'm like, oh, you're going to do Mitsuru again? I'm all about that. I'm a Mitsuru sucker all day long. There we go. That's the right way. There's... Oh, do we have bad guys here? Okay, why not? I played through 5 a lot, though. I really do like 5. In fact, I need to sit down and play through 5 Royal. I haven't even finished Royal. But I really like... I like 5 a lot. It's very well polished. It's very cool. It's very slick. That's the one thing Atlas gets right with that, is it makes you feel like every button push that you do feels like it means something. The Sea Hag? Is Popeye here?
I'm not ready.
This is the difference. Every Final Fantasy is decidedly different from the last because they feel like they have to reinvent things every time. Atlas looks at Persona games and goes, what did we do in 4 that worked? Let's make it work better in 5. And when they make 6, they're going to say, what did we do well in 6? What did we not do well in 6? What can we do to make 6 better? And that's how they're going to do it. And when they make 7, they'll do the same thing. What did we not do well in 7? Well, let's make it better in 6. Let's make it better in 7. They improve on what's already established. While Square Enix looks at Final Fantasy and goes, "Well, we did this last time. Well, let's not do that again because we have to change it. It's got to be different." Oh, hi guys. I'm about to take a drink of bourbon and I'm getting attacked. That's interesting. I like the 5 cast better. But if you ask me who my favorite Persona character is, it's Mitsuru, who's in 3. So I get the mentality. I get it. I do get it. Like I said, I'm a Mitsuru. What's the word the kids use these days? Simp? I'm a Mitsuru simp. Can I say that on Twitch? I hope I don't get in trouble for that. God, what time? Oh, jeez, come on. Don't! Okay, I'm surprised that didn't kill me. I thought for certain I was going to eat it there. I was going to bite the big one, and I didn't. Because as we've discussed,
I need more time.
my Necromancer has absolutely no thickness to her whatsoever. She is... If she gets sneezed on in World Tier 4, she's going to eat it. We're doing Animus here. I hit the wrong button again, but that's okay. Yes, that is correct. She is a glass cannon. The minions are amazing. Like, they eat bosses for lunch. But if my gal takes a hit, she's going down faster than a lady of the night with a $20 bill in her pocket, I'm telling you. That was probably a little risque of me to say. I shouldn't have said it like that. This is meant for all audiences, everybody. So sorry, even though I'm playing an M-rated game. I think the funniest thing about this is that Daylight knows I cuss like a sailor in real life, and I don't do it on screen. I have a feeling at some point I'm going to. And just say screw it. I don't care about cheap viewers. I want real viewers. I want a community. Anybody can buy their way to being a partner. I want to... It's a gacha game. What do you mean by gacha game? Did you typo something? Ah! And is it on console? I guess is actually the most important thing to ask. You know I'm a console player, even though I have a Steam Deck. I have a Steam Deck I haven't turned on in months.
Are not ready yet.
PS5, okay. I guess I'll have to check it out. What did you mean by gacha game, though?
I need more time.
Ah, that's one I hate. Go up there. Thank you. That one was gonna just completely eat my lunch. Oh, so it's a live service game is what you mean. It's like Suicide Squad and The Avengers and Diablo IV, for the record, is a live service game. It's disguised very well, but it's a live service game. Oh, there's no doubt it's better than those. No, except Diablo. I mean, Diablo is still fine. Even though it's a live service game, they're doing it well enough. I remember back when EverQuest, the first EverQuest was huge. Like, the first EverQuest was the biggest online game at the time. And then WoW came out and destroyed everything. But before WoW, there was EverQuest. And the name was, they called them Twinks, is what it was. And it was, you would get a character that was max level and would get all the best gear and all the flashiest stuff. And if you got so good at the game, you could give that gear to a level 1 character, and that level 1 character would walk around town in this really flashy gear, and they called it a twink. Let's look at it. Crocheting a balloon animal. What kind of balloon animal? Is it a dog?
Not ready yet.
Is it a giraffe? What kind of balloon animal are you crocheting? You know, Daylight, if you play Diablo 4, why aren't we
I need
friends?
more time.
You probably don't play Diablo 4, though. A balloon animal dog, the classic dog. That's gonna be awesome. Diablo is cross-platform, my friend. The funny thing is, I remember when Diablo 3 came out on PC, it was the same control style as classic Diablo, right? The click, 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 click. And then it came out on PlayStation and Xbox, and I picked it up, and I was like, oh my god, this is all I've ever wanted in Diablo, is to have complete control of my character. And now I think they all do it, right? All consoles have complete control of the character like this. Hey Daylight, what did you think of Ubisoft's apology? For taking off an entire country. Make it in pink, that's great. Turn it into a business, Amanda, that'd be great for you.
I'm not ready yet.
Look at all the gold, baby. Oh, I died! What was that? Skittering abomination got me. What the heck that thing is. Good thing I'm getting all this gold, because to pay for the repair bill.
I'm not ready yet.
I want to know who drafted that, because there's no way with anyone with any sort of communication experience would have said, let's release this to the country of Japan. I mean, yeah, we know we hired a bunch of foreigners to tell you how your history works. But we did that because we want you to think about it. I bet you, I almost guarantee you, the week that game comes out, more people will be streaming on Twitch Ghost of Tsushima than they will Assassin's Creed. It'll be the kind of thing where people are
I need more time.
like, we need to show what a real good feudal Japan game is. And you gotta, Amanda, you have to do things, sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do to make money, I guess. And I don't think pink is that tall of an order for you. Not that I'm telling you what to do, but... Ghost of Tsushima is the best game of the last generation. Hands down. That is a phenomenal game. Like, I cannot stress enough how much I love Ghost of Tsushima. As long as you're making back your the expense of buying it and your labor, I think you're fine. That's the whole thing. You have to make a profit off of it. How long does it take you to crochet one of those things? It's not like you're you can't crank one out in 30 minutes. I know that crochet is not something you do in that short amount of time. Just make sure you look at what you're selling them for as to what you should be getting off of your labor. The sweat of your own brow. Hey, here's the last demonic corruption. Get out of the way.
I'm not ready yet.
I want to see what's going to happen with Ubisoft this year. Ubisoft is in a really bad position. Both of the games that they're counting on making them a lot of money are very controversial, have divided their fan base, and there's already been rumors about people buying them. I mean, what's going to happen if these games sell like crap? Their stock is going to plummet, and they're going to be prime targets for Sony or Microsoft to come in and swoop in and take them over. He's a seething hive master. He's seething. Don't hit me with your goofiness. Got him. Down he goes. That's the thing about these AAA studios. They're all being bought right now. And a big reason why Microsoft's paying way too much for them, quite honestly, but that's what Microsoft has always done. Microsoft is well known for decades now of never inventing anything themselves, but buying things. They see something they like and they go, "Oh, I'll pay you 10% more than you're worth for that." Now let's look at our stuff. What do we get here? We got some boots. Every 8 seconds, your priests cast... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, the... I don't think so, Tim. Gloves. Nope. That's an offhand thing. Nope. Okay, we're good. Get rid of all this stuff. How long does it take you to do one? I'm serious when I ask this, because that's something you need to take into consideration when you're selling them, is how long it takes you to make one. Because if you're doing 10, 12 hours to make one of these things, and you're not really marking up your price for that, you know, you can't mass produce these things, is my point. Unless you had a team or something like that, you know, I mean, this is... yeah. Made to order is fine. I do a lot of made to order. I'm a purchaser for a plant. I buy plastic, and some of our plastic that we buy is made to order. You know, it's not an easy grade to get, and it's imported. So a lot of our customers will order stuff that they want made with specific grades of plastic, and it's like, oh, we want it in 3 weeks, and it's like, well, you do realize it's imported, right? So it's going to be a minimum of 10 to 12 weeks just to get it in the country, because it's got to come over here on a ship. It's got to go through customs. Logistics are going to be a tie-up of the thing. It's not something that you can just say, I want it tomorrow, and it's going to be here. My new boss the other day was asking me about a material that we've been out of for a little while. And she's not from the plastics business, so she doesn't know. And honestly, pardon me, 2 years ago I wasn't either, so I wouldn't have known this either. So I'm not, like, throwing shade at anybody. But she's like, why don't we have this? And I said, look, I ordered it 2 months ago. It's an import grade. The last time I ordered it, I cleaned out the vendor. We can't order it from anybody else. It only comes from this vendor. And unfortunately, you can't expedite import grade material because it's got to go through customs. It's got to go through this. And it's imported from Germany, I think. So they have to make it. They put it on a ship in a container. It takes a couple of months to get over here. And it's got to go through customs. Then it gets to their warehouse. Then they have to ship it to us. By all the time it's said and done, you're looking at 3 months. Well, you're still getting your foothold. I get that. Absolutely, I get that. But what I'm saying is that once you get to a point where you're taking orders, and there's going to be a backlog. Once there's a backlog, you know, where you're taking a lot of orders and you're 10 or 12 deep, you might want to look at raising your prices a little bit. Because if you're expending more of your life, the most finite resource we have in our lifetimes is time, right? None of us are getting out of this thing alive. We're all going to pass at some point. So, your time is valuable. Think about the job you're working right now. What are they paying you for? They're not paying you for a service. They're not paying you for a good. They're paying you for your time. So don't, for 1 second, think anything otherwise. That's exactly what they're doing. They're paying you. Everyone's paid for their time. So what I'm doing right now in my job as the manager of purchasing and human resources, they're not paying me because I'm a master of purchasing and human resources. They're paying me for my time to master it. Same thing goes with you. Once you get to a point where you have a backlog and there's going to be a lot of people waiting, you know what? It's going to be $10 more because these things take a long time to make. Travel to the endless fold. I hope I'm going to the endless fold. But I understand. I know you want to make it a thriving business, but you have to think about it. Either if you get a big backlog, it's going to come up to the point, are you going to hire people to do that? Or are you, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, and if you hire people to do it, then you have to raise your prices anyway, because labor is the most expensive thing anyone can do. But if they want it quick, they're going to have to do it, you know? They're going to have to do it. You're paying them for their time. I was having a conversation with my new boss and the CEO of the company, my actual boss. I have two bosses. And we were talking about our estimator, the guy who does our estimators for our customers. He does estimation pricing for our customers. And the guy has been working in this company that I'm working for right now. I was 1 year old when he joined the company. And just as a flippant remark, I said he has forgotten more about our business than most of us will ever know. And the CEO looked at me and said, that is a true statement all day long. That's how it works, and we're paying him for his time. We don't want him to retire. He deserves to retire. He's in his 70s. He could keel over tomorrow. But we don't want him to retire because how do you replace that much knowledge about our business? You can't. Everybody knows him in our business. That's the thing, is that I will get cold calls from people, from vendors I don't even deal with, and I'll hear, yeah, the last time I talked to you guys, old so-and-so was there. He must have retired by now. Oh no, he's still there. He's still here. There's no substitute for experience. Yeah, I'm gonna pop the Big Bang there because of the amount of elites I see there. There's ring fiends I'm supposed to slay here, and I just took a hit. Yeah, you just can't assume things. That's the thing. Is experience is important, and you know you can sit in the learning tree of somebody all you want to, and learn for them for a long time. The thing is, what is the old saying? The difference between wisdom and intelligence. Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. True, all day long. Which is another reason that we have a lot of people that are destroying the entertainment industry, is because we have no one with any wisdom in the industry anymore. It's all based off of what they think they know. It's all based off of intelligence. Well, of course people want this. Of course, this is the way everything's trending. We're going to be on the right side of history. Okay, well, that's great. What about right now? If you're not in business in 100 years... 50 years from now, because you made poor business decisions right now. Who cares? That's chest armor. What is that? Again, not as much... no intelligence. And that is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. There is no substitute for wisdom at all. You can have someone who is book smart. You can have someone with a 160 intelligence score and a doctorate in your business and studied the entire time. Fresh out of college, they're going to be the man or the lady. They're going to do it. And the guy who's been there for 30 years knows a ton more than they do. Which is another reason why my new half-boss, my new boss, one I technically report to, but I still report to both my bosses, she's wise because she knows she doesn't know the business. And she'll ask me things. Why are things like this? And I'll say, I don't know. I can tell you that they've always done it this way, and that's the way they've always done it, and that's why things are done the way that they're done. Well, why don't they do it like this? I can't tell you the reason for that. I cannot. I would love to be able to tell you the reason for that, but I can't do it because I don't know. But she's not asking because she's trying to insult me or anything like that, because she knows I've only been there for a couple of years. She's doing it because she cares. She wants to know why things are done the way that they are. And most of the time, I have to tell her, I don't know. And she hates I don't know. But she understands that when I say it, it's because I was there to do something. And I was told very early on, because I raised questions, why don't we do it like this? And I was told, because we don't, and stop asking. And I was not high enough in any sort of, am not high enough in any sort of pecking order to make any waves on such things. She is. So I guess we will see what happens. But, I mean, things are already changing at our company, hopefully for the better. But it's just, I didn't die, good. It's just one of those things. Is I was interviewing a potential platform company today. We're talking about changing our human resources platform. Again, I'm not getting into names because I don't want to spill the tea on anything here, as the kids say. No, don't spill the tea. It was yesterday. I'm sorry. Today's Wednesday. I was interviewing with them yesterday. I was talking with them yesterday. And they said, well, what are you looking for? And I said, well, you know what we're looking for? We're looking to get out of 2000. You know, we're everything we're doing right now is the year 2000. We need to do things in 2024. And the young lady on the other side was like, I understand completely. It's like, we need things to be more automated. I'm doing a lot more work than that needs to be done. I should not have to do spreadsheets to calculate sick time. I should not have to manually keep track of this and manually keep track of that. And she said, I agree with you. That's exactly correct. But it's what I'm doing. It's exactly what I'm doing right now. And so we have a thing here. 11 minutes. It looks like I've done most of the dungeons I can do. These other ones are dungeons where I have to kill world bosses, and the world boss is spawning soon. So let's go. I didn't think I'd ever do all the dungeons. Wow, that's really cool. Is there a dungeon up there? No, there's no dungeon up there. Excellent. I'm looking. I'm literally looking for another dungeon I've not done yet, and I think I've done all the ones I can do, except Lilith here. Lilith will have to wait. Maybe we'll do her tomorrow night. I'm sorry. Maybe we'll do her dungeon tomorrow night. but it looks like we've done everything else. So it's all side missions from here. And I do see some map I've not uncovered, like this right here. So let's just take a quick little jaunt over here. Alright, well, I'm here. That's what I want to do, is go down there and look at the, that's right down there. I'm going to want to get on the horse for that. I'm going to go kill the world boss, because it says we'll get a treasure trove for that, and I'll get more stuff to do some of those other dungeons. Still 11 minutes away from it. Anyway, the whole point is that there needs to always be evolution of some sort. But there needs to be a reason for it. That's the whole thing, is that, again, I don't want to spill the tea too much, as the kids would say. Okay, there we go. There's a greed shrine. Take that shrine, baby. Yeah, get all that gold. I don't really do it too much. There was somebody that was working for us, that happened to be the reason for my anxiety and depression. A major reason. I think I've always had it. But this person was a really big factor in it. And there we go. And they would say they're going to change things. I would say, okay, why are we doing this? And it was basically because this is the way I want to do it. You know, and it was like, okay, well, if certain practices have been in place for a while because they work, why are you changing them because you want to change them? You know, what's the reason for the change? You know, and again, I'm not the type of person, what is that? What I would want to know the reason for the change. It's not like I'm trying to be obstinate or trying to be a bear in the argument. I want to know, why do you want to do the change? What is the reason for it? And because I said so is never the reason. You know, that's what my parents used to say when they didn't have a reason for anything. And that's what this other person would do, who's of course no longer there, and a huge reason why my anxiety and depression have lapsed and are getting better. Oh, okay. I haven't done this yet. Okay.
Cutting, even for these parts.
I'll do that after. Let's kill the world boss, and I'll go back and do that. That stronghold. We'll do the stronghold.
I need time to do that.
Oh, well, maybe we'll do the world boss with the stronghold tomorrow. Because this is Helltide. Ah! Yeah, I saw that coming and I still let it happen. Get on your horse. No, get on your horse. It is ready! Oh, no, it's not. There it is. But that's the other thing that people, a lot of, especially older folks don't understand, is when there's one guy here. If we have to do this together, I don't know if we're going to do it. We need more people. I mean, that's the thing, is that there's no way we're going to take this guy down with just the two of us. There's somebody else coming, it looks like. Okay, there's somebody else here. Okay, here comes some folks. But anyway, you know, it just comes down to, you know, folks need to be more accepting of being questioned. There's this thing, especially in the late baby boomers to early Gen Z, or Gen X, I mean, is being questioned. Being questioned means they're questioning your authority. It means they're questioning the brilliance of your company. It means that they're questioning the decisions being made by your higher-ups. And you can't have that. It's like, no. They're questioning because they care. They're questioning because they want to know
Greetings.
what your vision is.
How's it going?
And they just, it's just something they don't get. And it ticks me off. And interesting. That's why I want to make a new sorcerer, because apparently fire is really good in this game, and fire is my favorite element, so I kind of want to. Yeah. I have a sorcerer, but she's on the unaccelerated, so I kind of want to get rid of her and do somebody else.
Hello. Greetings. Greetings. Hello. Hello. Greetings.
They all have the same voice. 3 minutes, and we'll kill the boss, and maybe we will be able to do Stronghold. That was the thing I learned in graduate school, because as I said before, I have a master's in business. You always have a contrarian in any group, someone who is there to question, who's there to point out any problems there might be, and it's like they're probably the most valuable that you have, because they're the ones who see things in a different way than you probably do, right? So you need to listen to them, because they might know something you don't know. I'm going to take a quick second here, because there's 2 minutes until this happens. I'm going to take a quick little IO break, and I'll be right back. Okay, back I come. Sorry about that. Enigma's had a lot to drink over the last 3 or 4 hours. And I got back with a minute to go. Good for us. Now we have people here, this boss is going to last too long.
Greetings.
Duber, Drunken Fool, Fire Bricks, Sun, blood one, Elias. Hello, my name is Elias. Funny, I work with a guy named Elias. Pardon me. Oh gosh, pardon me. Again. I have my headphones not up. Okay, here we go. Here they come.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
Oh, that's a big, nasty dude. Avarice. Greed, the gold cursed.
Hello.
Grand cash. Oh, getting avarice. We got more. Okay, that's even better. I've already killed the world boss a couple of times. What just happened? Did I just crash? I just crashed. Alright, we're gonna get back into it. Hit the world portal and the game couldn't accept the fact that I was gonna leave like that. Lilith is kind of awkwardly hot. I can't really put my finger on it. It's like this thing where it's like she's totally like a H.R. Geiger thing, and the other way you look at it and you go, yeah, I might. Awkwardly hot. This will be funny. Where are they going to spawn me now? Because I hit the portal thing. It should take me back to a town. That's usually what they do when I log out in the wild. I do have the cash, so that's good. Let's see. Intelligence not as high. Your minions gain. Okay, well, there's no way that's even better at all. So why would I? Oh, this is a... Oh, wait a minute. Not as much intelligence. Darkness skills chill enemies for up to 100% and deal 130%. Okay. Lucky hit. Your darkness skills have up to 100% chance. I should probably put a pin in that one. Ring, no. That's one hit a weapon. I am gonna put that. I'm gonna put that in the bank because I don't want to just completely get rid of that. And that, because it's actually a really good. No. Sure, whatever. I don't put. Okay, whatever. I don't want to get rid of that, is my point, and then it actually be something I can use later because it's actually a better class of weapon than what I'm using right now because of the color on it. So I don't want to get rid of it just yet, is what I'm saying. I might reroll my character and go, oh my god, that's totally what I want. So you don't want to go too far. Oh, I forgot. We have a grand cache from killing the world boss. Let's see what's in that.
I cannot do that here.
Yes, you can. Oh, wait. I have to put more in the bank. Okay, well, give me a second. I'm going to look at that weapon in a second. It's so funny because I have all this stuff is stuff nightmare sigils and all of that. I'll just do that for now because I kind of want to go back and see if we can do that stronghold before we go to bed. Because we're getting about 3 hours, and everybody knows I go to bed in 3 hours. Or after 3 hours, so I mean, that's how it works. Oh, wait, and I can't warp back because, of course, I can't. That's where the boss was, and there's a stronghold, so let's just go ahead and just travel back there, and we'll go to the stronghold. The boss that is... I killed the boss at... Oh, I wasn't... Is this Fractured... Yeah, I killed the boss in Fractured Peaks. Yeah, goober-headed game? You crashed and you forgot where I was? Oh, wait, no, get out! Okay, yeah. I decided to go to the map right in the middle of a spawn of polar bears, so that is completely... That is totally on me. Enigma, what's wrong with you? You're, like, sucking when it comes to the polar bears. They're the most vicious killers in the history of mankind. They kill for the sake of killing. Listen to the... As much as I don't like what Kevin Smith turned into, back when he was first getting into Hollywood, he used to do these stand-up bits where he would talk about him getting involved with Hollywood, and they were really funny because they were true. Now he's a corporate shill, and he'll do whatever his corporate masters tell him. And to be fair, he makes enough money where, and they pay him enough money where it's like, yeah, okay, I mean, if someone tells you to only drink... I'm a Coca-Cola drinker all day long, right? I love Coca-Cola. If Pepsi came to me tomorrow and said, Enigma, on your streams, we'll pay you $10 million a year to drink Pepsi on your stream, I would be a Pepsi drinker all day long. And I don't even like Pepsi, but I would still do it. Because 10 million, money talks and BS walks is what I'm saying. That being said, it's $10 million, a lot of money. If they came to me and said, we'll offer you $100 to do it, I'd say, yeah, no, it's not worth that to me. I want to be honest. Everyone's loyalty is for sale, is my point.
I'm not ready yet.
I'd like to think, though, I would have some way of, like, communicating with my audience. And I'm sure they would know. Like, oh yeah, Enigma's doing this because he's making enough money to pay off his student loans and pay for his mortgage and to pay for his car and to put food on his table. Otherwise, he wouldn't believe in this. I would have, like, some sort of code. Like, there would be, like, a wink-wink, nudge-nudge kind of thing, where if I say a certain word, like a safe word, right? A safe word.
I'm not ready yet.
It's funny, everyone knows what a safe word is. The funny thing about a safe word is the people who know what a safe word is used to be, like, in this, like, circle. Now everybody knows what a safe word is. I always said my safe word would be meatloaf, because I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
I'm not ready yet.
And meanwhile, I'm going to have to up the maturity ranking on my thing. I'm not cussing, but I'm talking about mature themes. Kids, don't ask your parents what a safe word is. You'll find out when it's time for you to find out. Yeah. I was thinking about it the other day as a acquaintance of mine who's a streamer, Laura the Explorer. And she's a very nice lady from what I have done, and she's much more successful than I am. She has her own flavor of energy drink, for crying out loud. She said, "Oh, I'm being so good on Twitter. I've not been banned in, X amount of days because, Twitter is." And I refuse to call it X. I'm sorry, Elon. It's not X. It's Twitter, and it'll always be Twitter to me. Unless you want to pay me. If you want to pay me, well, let's just say $10 million. I will totally call it X. But until then, it's Twitter. I love the fact that my allegiances are for sale like that. Yes, I'm a total shill for money that would I could retire right now and never have to get up at 6 a.m. again. Which would be the most amazing thing ever. If I get up at 6 a.m. it's because I'm going on a trip. I gotta make a flight, you know, that kind of thing. But for the record, I hate getting up at 6 a.m. Hey, we did do it before the 3 hours, so go us. Absolutely go us. Okay, what do we got? This is now a town. Is there a... There's no fast travel point here? That's weird.
What do you need?
I need to know what this is. It's a two-handed sword. It's bone prison. I don't use bone prison. Why is there not a fast travel here? That is weird. Well, recycle that. Oh, I died. So take that. Oh, there's a dungeon up here I've not done. What time is it? It's 3 minutes. I can't do this dungeon now. Tomorrow night, we're going to do this dungeon. And then we'll start doing side quests. So, yeah. That's what's going to happen. I want to thank everyone for being here tonight for a bonus stream. I do greatly appreciate that. Looks like I've had 3 views on Twitter. I've had between 3 and 4 on Twitch. I can't see Kick right now. Of course, I never know what I'm doing on YouTube. Greatly appreciate it, guys. I really do. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't have an exact time, but watch my Twitter. I will tell you when I'm there. But, like I said, I need to go to bed. It's after 10 p.m. and someone, this guy right here, has to go to work tomorrow. I have to get up at 6 a.m. So I have to go to bed. I'll see everybody tomorrow. My girlfriend's gone until Friday. So tomorrow will definitely be a streaming day. I'll come home. Today I was watching a movie, so that's why I'm a little late getting on. I was watching Crisis on Infinite Earths 3. And they're fine. You know, it's a fine... The way they did it was fine. And I watched it really... The funny thing is, I decided to watch the whole trilogy. It's 3 different animated films from DC animated films. And if you have not watched any of the animated DC films, a lot of them are really good. Under the Red Hood, all day long. Fantastic. But I started watching them because in part 3, the one I just watched today, Kevin Conroy gives his absolute last appearance. He recorded it before he did Justice League, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But it's his last televised appearance of being Batman. And it's actually really sad because he ends his whole thing going, at least I'm ending it being Batman. And it's just like, oh my god. That's so good, and you know I love Kevin Conroy. I mean I do, and I miss his. When I heard he had passed away, it's like, oh my god, I completely miss him being Batman. It's horrible. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. But anyway, I'm back tomorrow night. Watch my Twitter account. I'll be on. I don't know exactly when because I come home. I have a dog. I have a whiskey to take care of. I gotta feed and walk him. I have myself to take care of. Gotta eat a little bit and take care of myself. My appetite is back, which I'm happy about. But I'll be back tomorrow night and we'll play more of this and we'll do that dungeon and probably a bunch of side missions as we build up our renown. And what I mean by renown is this before we hit the sack here. This is our renown. Every region we have renown for. You see how we have 7 out of 7 waypoints, 3 out of 3 strongholds. We've only done 3 out of 38 side quests. Areas discovered. We still have... Wow, how did I not discover all the areas? Or those side dungeons. Jeez. And altars of Lilith. They're random. They're not random. They're across the world, but I've not found them, obviously. But when we get that, look what we get. A bonus... we get a 150 bonus gold. But... 4 Paragon points. That's what I really want. And it's like that across all of them. I think at this point I'm like that with all of the regions where we're on the last one. So there's a lot of side missions to do. There's a lot of areas to discover. I've done all the side dungeons in that area. This area here. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, so there's still side dungeons to do. But side quests, and Altars of Lilith. That's what we're going to do tomorrow, is a lot of side quests, okay? So I will see everybody tomorrow. Hope I'll see you. I really hope I'll see you. I hope I'll see you, and you tell your friends. And again, I'm at Evil Enigma on all your favorite streaming platforms. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.